everyone, and welcome back to the Nova Project. I'm your host as ever, Pubman8, joined again as ever, I just punched the mic, by the Obsidian Nook / Petal ASMR, aka my wife. Then you say hello.
Hi.
Yeah, we've had a shit day, so if the energy seems a bit down, we can only apologise. Too many details, not enough time.
But if you go over to the wife's channel, she was doing a review, life update thing.
Would that not be better on the Obsidian Nook, rather than
Um,
your ASMR channel?
I can put them on both, but it will get more notice on Petal, so there's more traffic over there. But if you
Anyway,
being
yeah.
blunt, if you're a nosy cunt, go over there.
Yeah. So, anyway, it's woman's turn today. We thought we'd have a break from horror. We thought we'd do a little something. We thought we would finally get round to doing Zootopia / Zootropolis. Depending where you are in the world. For some reason, it has two different titles. For whatever reason, but yeah.
This is one of my favourites, and you said like 9 years old.
This film came out in 2016, which is insane to me.
Me and Sylvie used to watch it.
This is a very special film for you.
I love the animation. They're bringing out Zootopia 2. Zootopia.
November, was it? Did we see that it was November? Yes, we will most definitely be covering it.
But they're bringing it out in November. There's no trailer. We're not sure what this one's going to be about.
Something to do with I think it's continuing the police theme of Nick and Judy.
Yeah.
The rabbit that everyone on the internet is horny for. Yeah, put all your Diamond Art stuff away. But yeah, we thought we would skip the horror for a week or whatever, however long. You'll be getting a lot more now of reviews, most likely. We've got some goodies. I want to get some films done, I want to get back in the swing of things.
And also, we're going to treat ourselves to Netflix next month because I'm 99% sure it's the next month it starts. But if any of you are fans of the You series on Netflix, oh my god!
If you're horny for mass murderers,
stalkers,
and murderers,
yeah. So we're going to get that.
The trailer for the final season's out, by the way, yesterday.
And obviously I'm
April 24th, so yeah, the end of next month. So if there's any Netflix exclusives or anything like that, I mean, no one comments, but if there's anything specific you'd like us to watch or anything like that, any suggestions as well, we haven't had Netflix in a while, you can let us know. But that'd be basically all of the streaming services, really, wouldn't it? Oh no, we don't have Apple TV, but who cares? That was crap. Anyway, so we're doing Zootopia, Zootropolis, a big film that got an Academy Award for the Best Animated Picture of 2016, which it deserves because this film is really good. Didn't feel like 2 hours.
We've seen it so many times.
You have.
I can kind of remember it off by heart, especially the fucking song, try everything.
Yeah, Shakira. There you go, Shakira. As the meme was for a while.
But I think the reason why I like it so much is because, when Jodie goes on, the train ride, Judy, at the beginning.
Other lemmings with the myth of herd mentality.
I learned a new fact about the lemons. Don't they follow each other and then die?
The myth is that they follow each other and all commit mass suicide.
That was dark when we learnt about that.
I already knew,
you told me that.
Yeah, congrats. It explains why he offers one of them a lollipop and then they all go after the lollipop because of herd mentality. But yeah, this film could get dark at times. I mean, the horror. There is some horror in here as well, like when the jaguar turns fucking savage or whatever they call it.
So for a summary, it's basically a film about a bunny who she's
the first bunny cop,
and she wants to become a cop when she grows up, and she actually does become a cop. And she's a
meter maid at first.
My favourite line in the film is, "I don't know when to give up." Or you're right, I don't know when to give up.
As they say, you've got to try everything and don't give up.
Just
I won't give up, I won't give in, as the song says.
But-
It's very on the nose with its messaging, guys.
I feel like I've put you through hell.
Well, as I said, I've seen this film before, so like it was nice to have a rewatch because I probably watched it the year it came out, and that was probably it.
I think the reason why I like this film is because it's got that message in there that, you know,
You can do anything you want
you
if you
can
put
do
your heart to
anything
it,
regardless of how,
regardless of who you are.
you know, big.
Prostitute, be a
I don't
prostitute.
know, whatever you
Don't
want
be
to
a
do.
prostitute.
But I think that's the meaning behind the film that I like so much, and I can kind of relate to it because,
Despite never having a paid job in your whole life.
yeah, but that generally comes down to health.
I can relate to a film about a bunny that becomes a cop and solves a mystery. I can relate. I'm only joking.
But I like the idea.
Yeah,
I
it's.
also like the pretty relation when she goes.
I think the whole thing is pretty. I think
Mm.
Pixar really. Was it Pixar that did this? Must be, 'cause it's on Disney.
My God, watching this, and you're a company who makes Diamond Dark, please do Zootopia Diamond Dark.
It's probably out there. I'm surprised you haven't looked.
I have looked. I've scoured the internet.
Well, if the second one comes out and it's any good, then I'm sure the internet will. Because, I mean, 9 years is a long time for them to keep selling that. It's not a big IP. It's like Sing, if you remember.
I'm not a massive fan. I went and saw the number 2.
I've seen the first, I don't think I've seen the
I'm
second.
not like a massive fan of it.
Yeah, it's alright. It's the same sort of thing if you can do anything if you want. It's Disney and Pixar. It's basically like you've got your angry authority that goes, no, you can't do that. Thank you, Idris Elba Bullman. That sounds like Jacob from Dead Island 2, as we found out. Sounds like that isn't.
Has 48 hours. The company that she works at gave her
The police.
The police gave
The
her
company.
48 hours to solve why the animals were going. Predator animals were turning predator.
They were going back to being evil.
And it caused a lot of fear. And then they found out that
It's a big stretch.
Was it night howlers? They were flowers.
Yeah, they were a type of flower.
That was actually.
I can't remember what the actual one is.
When I very first saw this film, I thought the fucking sheep was innocent as fuck. And lo and behold, the fucking sheep is the villain.
Yeah, the little sheep. Yeah. That was a twist, wasn't it? That's probably where the extra half hour came from, is because they were like, oh yeah, it turns out the sheep is the bad guy. So they could have done the generic thing where it's like, evil big man is trying to, is the real villain all along. But
the first time I saw it, I was really shocked. Sheep. They made her out to be like so innocent and like.
Yeah, but it's the classic story of
like helping Judy and.
Yeah, but realistically, she was probably trying to get her off her tail. No pun intended. Pun intended, actually. Fuck it. I literally side-eyed the invisible sitcom camera.
The bunny mum and dad had 270.
Yeah, you don't get the joke of bunnies and breeding, but as she rides out on the train, as the sign is still going, they breed like bunnies. They have a lot of sex. Oh, Jesus, man. Probably went over a lot of kids' heads, and clearly yours. But yeah, there's some good jokes, there's some good humour.
Oh, but my favourite of all characters, Guy, a cheater, a very fat cheater. He loves his food, but he is
and he loves Gazelle. He's very sassy. He's got a lot of sassitude. That reminds me, now that we come to a good segue of it. We've also seen the Disney Plus miniseries they did a few years ago, 2022. It's been so long I can't really remember it, but it was one of them little stories from the world of whatever, like a little anthology series, and I think Clawhauser had his own one. Yeah. We'll have to. Well, we watched it when it came out, and that was 3 years ago. I can't remember yesterday.
I don't really remember. They're not really that long, but the animations
The anime, it was still Pixar.
Because for example, they made a really bad decision. You people at the fucking Shrek.
Correct, man. What you doing?
What
That's
the fuck?
DreamWorks, though.
Fuck you, DreamWorks. What
It
the
looks like
fuck did you
AI,
do?
man.
They
And they put Zendaya in
they-
it. They put Zendaya in everything, man. They put her in that.
Key.
They
Don't
put
kill
Zendaya in
them
it.
right.
Sorry, we're scaring the kids. And we're being loud. We're probably gonna blow them
Right.
up.
Right. So the other night, right. This is
Yeah,
really
here's the side tangent of the episode, ladies and gentlemen. We're going on
right.
about Shrek 5.
Side tangent. So you know how I was showing you Diamond Art the other night? And
Yeah,
I was showing you
and the
pictures
shit
like
AI.
Tango and shit, and they were fucked up.
Mm.
And like there was two Tiggers or Tigger's face wasn't
They
right.
had like fins.
Because they'd got an AI to do these pictures and they weren't right because AI has not mastered it yet.
She's complaining about this, but she's the
Can
one that
we just-
openly goes through like Shein and Temu and all the cheap sites where they're gonna do that.
Every line of you, have you ever seen? I
I've
don't
never
know,
read every
fucking
line of you.
human show? Like, if you keep playing about with AI, you're gonna fucking kill us.
Have you ever seen Terminator? Terminator, we've got to cover. That's on the list. Don't worry.
Where Sonny becomes
Terminator's probably the most famous like evil AI that kills humanity.
like, just leave AI alone, please.
Yeah, just destroy AI.
Because if not, you're gonna kill us all.
Skynet will rule the world.
But yeah, but what I'm saying is AI is not a good thing in the movie because they have ruined the graphics on Shrek. Please do not ruin it on Zootopia or I'm gonna
We bullied Sonic into changing the look of their characters. We could do it with this. We could do it with Shrek 5. We ain't even covered a single Shrek yet.
We're not covering I refuse.
Gotta cover the new one. We're not gonna go. We could go to the cinema. It's not like it's expensive, and we have the money now. Thanks for headbutting the mic. Can we have someone post the entire film into the Discord? Like us? Oh no! Oh, I was about to say we won't specify, but just as a little quiz for you. Well, not a quiz. There is one film we have covered that we didn't pirate it, but someone posted the entire thing into a Discord I was in, and we reviewed it off of that. We will not tell you which one, but we have reviewed it. You can take your pick out of the like 100+ we've done of these. So
and
good luck.
Also, hasn't High on Life paid for the rights?
Oh yeah, High on Life. We're just gonna fucking install that. And
Did they just do one?
they've done several. Like, I think they did about 3. One of them's Tammy and the T-Rex, which is a trip.
You have to watch one of them in order to get a trophy, and you have to watch it in real time. So you can't like skip.
No. There's only one for discovering the movie theater, but they have paid for the rights to put the entire film in. Because every time you go in the house, Gene is watching part of the film, and he stops it. Jesus Christ, yeah. High on Life is a trip. But, yeah, enough about side tangents and other bullshit for us to cover in the future. These episodes will be half the length they were if we didn't go on tangents. But overall, this film is visually really impressive. And of course, the little, the shrew or whatever he is. Your day to come here, and the day the daughter is to get married. Or whatever he says. We say that all the time. He has that in his... He's Mr. Big, yeah. It's the Godfather, obviously, but... And they ice them by literally dropping them in, like, this freezing pool of water. Well, they don't. There's so many good little bits of animation. And all the cast are great. I'm still trying to ignore the fact that the internet wants to fucking rabbit. Yeah. Let's not Google Rule 34, Judy Hopps. Anyway, yeah. We get no best kill, worst kills. It's a Pixar film. Obviously. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I would have liked to say, like, oh, who was the best, like... Ah, boo, I'm not doing favourite characters.
Cheetah, who...
There you go, that'll do.
What about you?
Yeah, I'd probably say the same. It's that rabbit, man. I want to fuck that rabbit. No, I don't. Anyway, we're gonna wrap it up now. I've said embarrassing things. I don't want to. I don't want to fuck rabbits. I'm not a freak. We know, well, we knew too many freaks. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that about does it. We've covered a film that's a bit more happy with a positive message that isn't just who dies the best in this film, whose head explodes. No, we did a nice, wholesome, family-friendly film. But yeah, that about does it. Anything else you want to add on the end before I do my little outro segment?
No, just
No.
so that if you love animals, you'll love this one.
If you love animals, you'll love this film.
If
But yeah,
you love nice rainy sounds and songs and
if you like a really nice art style that's been ruined by AI and now you can't trust it because they all try and copy Pixar's art style, this is the film for you. But yeah, we've got some fun films coming up. There's some good stuff there's some good films this year as well.
it's in one of his DVD
It's
where
a good
fucked up.
film. It's a good film. The point is that they're not like. No, I won't spoil that film for you.
So what was that horrific one week? What it was? One where,
Is it Goldilocks and the Three Bears, Death and Porridge?
Yeah, that one.
Oh god, yeah.
We couldn't understand
It's
a word
better
she
than that.
said.
You're Next is a lot better. Oh,
Are
it
we
wasn't
doing
that.
that
Oh,
next?
shit! I spoiled it. Damn it. Well, there you go. You're Next. You're Next is a film that I bought today. It's on the list. I'm not doing You're Next next. I might. I've got other films I want to cover. I want to cover some more fun ones. We've covered quite a few standalones recently, so I might. I say that we did Jurassic Park 3 the other week. Might try and do a sequel to something. I don't know. We keep saying we're gonna start. We keep starting new movie franchises and not finishing them.
Let's do with no. That's it. There's two.
There's one
One-
about a school shooting, which is just.
Yeah,
I think we might.
That's
We
my
could-
view.
We might cover that, but it
Yes.
might be a bit sensitive.
It might
Yeah, the show is about making jokes and having a
But-
laugh about films while we sit in bed with cats.
There is with that one, it does have serious.
Yeah, there's certain we do have standards. Something like that is difficult, but we will discuss that.
But when it comes to topics,
Stuff that happens. No, we're not. No, I'm not talking about it anymore. I'm going to get into a political and topical debate. Anyway, ignore all of what we just said about shootings. And then I'll cover a film next time where it's full of shootings. Kidding. But yeah, thank you ever so much for listening. She's going to get back on with her diamond art now. Now that she's talked about films she really enjoys. I've been your host, as ever, Peppermint that 8, joined once again by the woman who never seemed to do anything other than something else while we're doing this. Whose links you could find in the description alongside all of mine. I'm just giving the cat a belly rub, I do apologise. And we'll see you next time.